Hey everybody, Brian Lynch here, creator of Hot Wing of Justice, Jokin, Lance Cyborg, and a bunch of other fun characters. Thanking you for watching Cartoonist by Night. Oh, Anthony, future Anthony, could you answer the howl here? Thanks for watching everybody.
Welcome to Cartoonist by Night. I am Anthony Laatsch. I am joined here with D. Brad Gibson, Matt Hansel, Brian Lynch, and Greg Schmidt. How's it going, everybody?
Awesome.
Great.
Awesome.
All right, welcome back to the show. We are going to do a draw whatever, talk whatever type of episode. And so we'll see how that goes. To figure out what we're going to be drawing, we're going to go around and visit with everybody and see what's on the drawing table today. D. Brad, any idea what you're going to be drawing?
A little this, a little that, and some Superman.
There you go. Cool.
Nice.
All right. I am looking at Brian Lynch from Hot Wing of Justice. What are you going to be working on this evening?
You're working on a couple of sketch covers. I've laid the pencils down for what I'm calling Martini Manhunter.
Martini.
Future Anthony, you're going to see this crypto book. I'm drawing crypto. I'm going to color him green in a medieval outfit. So if you get the joke now, or if you got to wait till Anthony shows it later. That's the plan, to lay the pencils down and start on that one too.
Cool. All right. Greg Schmidt, welcome back. We haven't seen you in a while. What are you going to work on today?
Thanks for having me. I'm going to be working off my commission list. I have been commissioned to work on two Mandalorians, so people that dress up with the 501st. A friend of theirs had me, is having me draw the two of them in their full Mandalorian gear. So,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, so
Awesome. And you like Star Wars, is that true?
yeah, and I feel like I also kind of get pigeonholed sometimes when I'm going to like Star Wars shows,
Yeah.
and then I get commissioned to work on Star Wars, and it just kind of snowballs into that and doesn't stop ever. So
Yeah, there you go. All right, Matt Hansel, what is on your drawing board?
I am going to be working on some commissioned examples. So I've got a couple. I just started blue lining them. You probably can't see them, but I've got a couple Marty and Spud pieces and a couple of Batman pieces. So we'll see how far we get on all those.
Excellent. I'm going to be working on some crispy sketch card doodles. I've got these pre-made sketch card doodles. I've got a couple things penciled out. If you can't see what they are, I'll give you an example because I did two of them before the show. I am going to be working on 100% crypto for this evening. So I've already drawn
cool.
doodled these cryptos in different dog breeds and stuff like that. So I've got a couple more crypto laying here on the table to get excited for the Superman movie, which by the time this episode drops, I will have already seen about 27 times. So. But all right, now we're going to be off to the races. We're going to draw whatever. We're going to talk whatever. And that is going to be the setup for the show. I don't have any prepared questions, but since we haven't seen Greg Schmidt in a while, I want to ask Greg Schmidt, how you doing? How's it been going? What's up? What's new? Let's do a little catch up.
So as far as what's up, what's new, my spring was kind of filled with Comic Cons and stuff like that, so I was kind of all over the place. And now things have slightly slowed down as far as like going to shows. I think I only have a few like library shows coming up. So I'll be in, I believe, Arlington for FanCon at the end of July, and Comic Book Mania shortly after that.
Oh, I'll be at Comic Book Mania. I'll see you there.
Oh, there you go. I'll see you then. But no, otherwise, besides just going to shows, I've also kind of taken a look at a comic book that I had started working on years ago and went back to kind of finalize it this winter. Was not happy with the majority of what I drew. So I redrew about like 80-90% of it. And then, as is the case, I guess, if you wait too long on your artwork.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been working on that. I've got plans after I'm done with like my commission list just to kind of focus on that. So
There you go.
but yeah, so that's kind of been what I've been up to. Plus, I don't know, where I live, it snows most of the time. So
Yeah.
when
Right
it's
now, snow?
what was that?
Is there snow right now?
No, no, no. It stopped in like, April, May. So
Oh,
it
okay.
kind of turns into like, oh, I got to do stuff around the house. So
Cool. Well, we'll be excited whenever you're ready with that comic book.
yeah,
We'll have you
so
back, talk all about it.
it's called Heracles and the Troubles of a Teenage Demigod.
Ooh,
Oh.
look at that. I didn't think we were going to get that tease right there.
Oh, you got a little tease. And if you, I guess if you ever stopped by any of my booths like 5-6 years ago, you got the 6-page preview comic that went along with it. So
Okay.
I might have one of those
Is
still.
this recently on any of your socials, Greg, or am I just imagining that?
The what?
Did you tease this on any of your socials
I
recently?
did. So I think I know before I got like in the swing of things, I think I posted like a reel on Instagram that was like, hey, sorry I haven't been posting much. Went back and started working on this and then just like quickly blasted like all 20 some pages on Instagram. So if you pause every few seconds, you can kind of make out most of the story, I think. So
It's a coincidence that I'm publishing a Heracles.
whoa.
So what are you publishing? I missed that.
I'm messing around because
Yeah.
on his thing, you can get his story he was saying. So
Yeah. So you can check it out.
I was going to add on too, saying I was doing the same thing, but
Heracles, right?
then I wasn't sure what you had said.
Yeah, I also wanted to say that I'm also doing that.
This is why I never tell anyone what
I'm doing it, but the little version of it, like Scotty Young did.
Gotcha.
When he's a baby.
Right.
And Troy Dongara, Matt Fife, and Matt Rogers can't be here this evening because they're working on that too. So
Oh god, no, no. The movie? Is that what I heard?
Yep.
They're gonna be working on the movie of it?
yeah, we all have a little piece of the pie there.
Man, should really not post things on Instagram.
All right, I looked at before the show. I typed in Google just dogs mid-air. I didn't want like pictures of crypto flying. I just literally just like pictures of people's dogs that are jumping, and then I add a cape to them. So here's one that I inked out so far. I'm going to add some
I
color.
like it.
But
Oh,
yeah,
very nice.
normally I don't get as fine detailed on these crispy doodles. They're just kind of meant to be, sloppy and just drawn at a faster pace. But there was something about this one. I really liked the pose, and I thought it would be adorable to slow down a little bit. So
Yes, it is.
there's a couple of faces on D. Brad's screen. Are these generic faces? What are we looking at?
I'm trying to come up with a good face for a Superman guy
Okay,
that
cool.
I draw. So I'm trying different expressions with this.
Fresh work.
I'm
Cool.
doing the old Barney Rubble eyes for him too.
Nice.
Some
Trying to think of anything else mildly new and interesting. I don't think there's much that I can either report.
What's top secret?
Yeah,
You had some good info already, so that's some good.
that's true.
You're off the hook for a couple minutes.
That's good. So,
Since we've mentioned crypto and Superman and all that, we are recording 1 week away from the new Superman movie coming out. I've definitely talked about it a lot throughout my different shows that I do, but anybody else want to get on an Apple box and if you have any excitement for maybe, or maybe you don't have excitement for anybody else interested with the new Superman?
Oh yeah, I am. I'm
I'm
interested.
excited
Yeah.
to see it. Yeah.
Same here.
This first Superman movie, or just DC movie in general, that I'm actually excited for. I want to see what they do and how they expand the universe and everything here.
Yeah. I'm a big James Gunn fan. Going back to the movie Slither.
Right.
Classic.
Back in 2006, I went to a Fangoria convention in Chicago, and at that convention, I saw that Nathan Fillion was on the cast list. I'm a big Firefly Serenity fan, and I saw a bunch of other names on the list as well, but I didn't really know too much of everybody. But he was there on behalf of Slither with James Gunn, and then James Gunn's then wife, Jenna Fisher, Pam from The Office.
Oh, I didn't know they were married.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Once upon a time, yeah. And remain good friends and everything, too. And Michael Rooker was there, and Greg Henry was there. Elizabeth Banks was there. Tons of people from the Slither movie were all in attendance, and I didn't know what Slither was at all, but I'm like, I'm a big Nathan fan, and if he's going to be in this new horror movie, I'll definitely check it out. And that's when I learned the magic of James Gunn and his storytelling. And after a Q&A session, they had an awesome panel that they had the panel, but then at the end of the panel, they just go, all right, here's a trailer for Slither. It comes out in 3 months or something. But outside of the convention, we have a couple buses lined up. So if you want to go see the movie early, we're all going to go down the street and watch it. We're all like, what? So I was a couple rows ahead of like James Gunn and everybody else that I had mentioned at a theater, 3-month early screening of Slither. And from that moment on, I'm just like, I think I'm going to watch everything that James Gunn ever makes from now on. So
that's awesome.
That's a great experience. It sounds like.
Yeah. So once he was tapped for Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm like, all right, cool. He's getting to play in the Marvel world, and then I loved the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker. So I love everything we're seeing and the vibes and the tone for the new Superman. So
yeah, it's looking good.
I am rewatching Peacemaker while we're working on stuff.
Yes.
Lately, so.
Yeah, season 2 comes out in August, so I'll be rewatching that shortly as well. And a fun connection, the choreographer for that awesome opening credit sequence of Peacemaker and the theme song, the choreographer is the wife of Alan Tudyk, Nathan Fillion's co-star from Firefly Serenity.
Really?
Oh wow.
Also like a million roles in DC and animation and Disney animation and Resident Alien and stuff. But yeah, Alan's wife was the choreographer for that very popular dance.
I love that opening. and I blame James Gunn for getting me hooked on heavy metal from Norway. And I just can't. It's always in my. I looked up that group, and they're like some. I'm not sure what kind of band they call it. Nordic metal.
Okay.
It's like really melodic stuff, and it sounds like it's from the 80s, but it's not. It's from probably in the 2010s at least. And now it's always you might like this, now you might like this, then you might like this, and so yeah, it's always showing up in my playlist now. But I enjoy it. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah,
but it's kind of funny. They all have funny ways of saying some of the words. Like the R's, they sing in English, but the R's are a bit off. They kind of hold it longer than we do.
Interesting. Yeah, I've only listened to that other song, but now I'm curious to check out their other stuff.
Yeah, yeah. If you like that song, you'll like a lot of other songs by that group. Wigwam. Wigwam? Is that their name?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm real curious about um, one thing because I watch, especially for Superman. I've been watching all the clips and interviews and just devouring everything I can, just getting hyped. And um, one thing I noticed was that they haven't talked about the music that much. And for someone who's instilled, music's very important ingredient in James's films and stuff. And
Uh-huh.
that's one thing I'm real curious to see what kind of soundtrack and score and stuff that this movie's going to have. Just I'm not expecting it to just be a bunch of hits like Guardians or anything like that, but I'm curious to see if he.
I haven't heard much.
I wonder if the just because it's Superman, if the
Yeah.
movie might be more,
More
or
score.
if the music might be more reverential, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Because it's grandiose and it's the first new Superman movie, and
Or it'd be like orchestra symphony music.
yeah.
Who would it be if you got like John Williams back in there and to do some of that stuff?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I think when you got like a perfect theme song, why change it because you're starting over? Like with the James Bond movies, they always keep the same dun
They
dun dun.
keep the same one,
Yeah.
right? Exactly.
Yeah, why not keep the? I know they did use in the either Joss Whedon or Je Zack Snyder Justice League, they did throw in
Yeah.
a Superman theme in there in the movie, and they did throw in the Batman, Tim Burton Batman music, Danny Elfman in there too. And then in the trailer, they used a version of the John Williams score in the Superman trailer.
Yeah, and adding like
Yeah.
guitar riffs and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, please use it.
If
Well-
not, we can always wait until home video and then just score it ourselves and play.
Yeah,
I every once in a while on YouTube, stuff like that'll pop up, like the Obi-Wan Darth Vader scene from Obi-Wan rescored using original Star Wars music or whatever. And I didn't realize that people were that upset about the scores to different scenes that they would spend the time to re-edit it.
I think I saw one a re-edit of the scene where Luke Skywalker shows up in The Mandalorian to Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
In that and the whole Darth Vader when he's like choking the rebels at the beginning of A New Hope. Same thing. Some AC/DC song is playing. I believe it's AC/DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know what it was for, but it's a popular kind of meme thing where they put Rob Zombie songs over like dance scenes in movies that aren't like Rob Zombie related stuff, but it eerily works and stuff. And I'm always a fan of that.
Yeah. Or they re-edit trailers.
I
with
like when they re-edit trailers. Those are kind of fun sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like the ones that are like Mrs. Doubtfire, but viewed as like a horror movie.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
or The Shining as a comedy.
Right. Right.
yeah. Future Anthony is planning to do something with this episode where I am going to be pre-drawing some examples of Matt Hansel's commissions, and D. Brad's going to be drawing some Star Wars Mandalorian people. Hansel's going to be drawing a whole bunch of joking. So
Oh, there we go. Awesome.
I'd be okay with that.
so yeah.
I would be too.
Oh man, what that honestly, that might be a fun idea for so a couple episodes back in our feed, we went off of an Art Baltazar and Jamie Cosley game where they drew characters from memory. So you can go back in the feed and check that out. And we drew 5 characters from memory without any source material and reference and stuff. And I had a friend that just emailed me the characters, so I didn't know anything in advance. Another fun little game would simply be everyone planning to draw a certain something, and then all of a sudden you just switch it up and then like rotate it, and or like, all right, now you have to draw what he picked, and you have to draw this, and really put people on the spot and just kind of.
That would work really well. I feel like if we were all in the same area, right? Where we could just be like, here you go.
Oh, yeah. Hand it over.
Yeah.
So come down from where you guys are at.
Perfect.
I'll mail it to you.
Well, that's part of the surprise, too, is that I got plane tickets and everything. So even for most of us that don't need plane tickets. All right. But yeah, so anyway, Superman, I'm super excited, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm rewatching the original Superman movies at the moment, one by one, day by day.
Which one are you up to right now?
I just started last night with the original Superman the movie. So.
Oh, cool.
I have the Blu-ray collection of the first 5 Superman movies, and there's like 2 versions of Superman the movie.
Yeah,
there's the Donner cut, right?
No, they're both the Donner cut, but one's like a longer version for that. I don't know if it was for television.
Oh yes, when I was a kid, I remember watching on ABC. There's extra scenes. There's extra footage. Yes,
they played it over 2 nights, I think.
Yes.
And then there's the 2 versions of Superman 2. One's the Lester cut and one's the Donner cut. Well, the problem with the Donner cut is they put in the original ending, which is exactly the same ending that Superman the movie has.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where he has to reverse time.
Yep.
Because that's how it was originally supposed to end, the Superman 2. But they ended up using it for Superman the movie instead.
Okay.
Because at the time he was filming both movies at the same time.
Simultaneously, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Then he got put it off of it.
I'm just gonna watch Superman versus the Mole Man the whole time.
Yeah, that movie.
Yeah.
That movie's
Isn't that
on
a
the
bonus in that, right?
Yeah, that's a bonus of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's also a bonus of a pilot of Super Dog.
Oh wow. Okay, that I don't skip on.
Yeah, it's like a little person wearing a dog like a cartoon kind of dog face.
All right.
And he's got like a human body and all that, and he's
No, I don't think I've ever seen
that. Yeah, it's on the Blu-ray. And also the Blu-ray collection has all of the Fleischer Superman cartoons.
Yes, and that I think is one of the best media interpretations of Superman even to this day that's ever been done.
Yeah.
Are those Fleischer cartoons.
Well, it also changed Superman, right? Because was it like he didn't fly before that?
Right,
and,
right.
Like,
He
it's
just
easier to animate him flying than jumping over.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff about Superman also came from the radio show too.
Right, exactly. And Batman too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when my Hot Wing of Justice thing, I like to do this day in or national days, and I remember one of them. I think it was last year I had done was the debut of the Superman comic strip in the newspapers, and it was Jor-El was heading home because I think the birth of Kal-El was being done, and he's actually on Krypton, and they say he's leaping over tall buildings. I'm like, oh, so that wasn't just because of Earth. They actually had that in the original comic strips too, and I found that really fascinating because I never
had superpowers on Krypton.
Yeah, well, Jor-El, like I said, he was just leaping over stuff, and they said it. I forget what the exact verbiage was, but yeah, if you look up the original, the first cartoon strip in the dailies, it's Jor-El on Krypton, like heading home to do this, and it shows that he's leaping over tall. Almost exactly. I can look that up here too, while we're talking and everything, because like I said, it was really fascinating that.
Anthony's got it.
There we go. It'll be the very first one, I believe. So.
Getting there.
Get past all the forewords and all of that there. And as they were talking about Superman, no one mentioned the George Reeves Superman.
I've got those.
That's Superman and the Mole Man as George Reeves.
Oh, was that him? Okay.
Have you ever seen the ones prior to that, like the 19?
Is that with Kirk
40s?
Allen,
Yeah.
who played Superman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
Oh,
here,
look, he's got it too.
Superman in the
I was
moment.
gonna say, yep. Oh,
I did watch a couple of these prior to the movie watch. I didn't have time for all of them, but I got a little taste of it as I was going through.
Anthony, I'm gonna need you to watch every Superman stuff after
I-
going to the movie.
I'll do it.
But I'm talking like animated,
Yeah.
live action.
A lot to get through.
I'll start right now. All right, I think I'm done with the first crypto here, so very satisfied with first result.
Right. So I wasn't able to find the original thing, but on January 16th of 2024, I copied the words and drew Harold in it. So just a quick, of course, that. Nope, I want to get out of there. Come on. There we go. So I drew that. My art, their words, and it says, "A great leap carries Jor-El hundreds of yards into the air to a balcony near the top of his home." So I assume that's him leaping over tall buildings on Krypton.
Yeah, I'm always leaping into my home after night. Sleep work. It's boring.
That's how I come home from work every day, right? You leap home.
I
Right?
leap.
So my captioned 1939, which I saw your book, Anthony. It said 1939, the daily strips. So January 16th, it says Superman made his debut in newspapers, drawn by Schuster, written by Siegel, and
Ghosted by Wayne Boring.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Really? I
interesting.
know that.
The money would be in the comic strips.
Yes, even back then.
That's
So
right.
yeah. Here's the line about a great leap carries Jor-El hundreds of yards.
Oh, nice.
There you go. You found it.
Yeah.
He's kind of running like the Flash in the first
Oh,
pack.
that is the first one. That's awesome.
Very first one.
All right. So my memory's not going as much as I thought it was.
You're all right. You're going to be
You're
all
off the
right.
hook this time. This time.
Ooh, it would have been a very costly, "Hey, future Anthony, can you edit this out?" kind of a mistake.
Here's something I'm curious on if anybody has any backstory. I just happened to notice they labeled this one Episode 2. Now, is there any kind of transition in comics that anyone's aware of like calling things episodes or this or that, like just the terminology? I just thought that was interesting that they call it Episode 2.
Yeah, it was common for a new story instead of a chapter. Yeah. Usually though it would be in a radio or movies.
Sure.
Movies.
And in comic strips, they might have back then referred to them as episodes. Back then, each comic strip until the 60s, at least in America, was individually titled.
Right.
As well, too.
A little title of Eat the Daily you're talking about, right?
Right, yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm drawing a super pup. I found a reference of him, and I got to do my cartoon version of him because the reference is pretty creepy.
Well, they talk about how crypto has evolved from the different breeds, from being a spotless Dalmatian to almost a pit bull, or I think a pit bull looking dog in his debut, and on into now James Gunn's dog being crypto in essence.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Super Pup is like it would have worked as a cartoon, but I can see why it didn't go past the pilot because it's just kind of weird looking. But it would have made a good cartoon.
Yeah, just having a little person in like a costume,
Yeah,
giant head.
kind of like
It was weird, right?
kind of like the old weird stuff they had in the 70s with the Croft brothers with HR.
Oh, Yeah.
puffing stuff and lids.
Oh,
built.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
What was that show? It was a guy dressed up in a dog costume, but not Daniel Radcliffe. Maybe
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Elijah Wood, right?
yeah, Elijah Wood. Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Wilford or Will something?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wilford.
Wilfred. Yeah, that's based on an Australian show or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
I remember like what I watched.
was-
I liked. I don't think I've ever finished the show though.
And it wasn't Elijah Wood as the dog. He was the dog's owner.
Owner, right.
Oh,
That was creepy looking too, especially like when the dog would like lick him or whatever.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned Daniel Radcliffe too, because I think both Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Wood have, beyond their roles that they're most popular and known for, they always seem to pick like the coolest, like weirdest thing. You know, they make the weirdest choices, and it always just seems like they have a lot of fun with like the projects that they pick beyond their
Yeah.
name. You know, and
yeah. They didn't get typecast.
yeah, they just like they just find a lot of really cool, weird stuff in a very complimentary way. So.
That was even true with what is it, Sin City and everything. You wouldn't expected to see him in, you know.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah, I remember when Sin City came out, the movie. I wasn't familiar with the comics at all, and I saw the movie. I'm like, I like how it looks, but I'm not really like latching onto it, if you will. And and I went home, and then I sought out the volumes, and I started reading them, and then I went back to see the movie, and then it was like my favorite thing once I like just saw how one to one it was.
It is one of the most faithful
Yeah.
page to screen adaptations
Yeah.
that was ever done. Apparently, because Frank Miller co-directed with Robert Rodriguez on them.
Right.
Every time Frank tried to change something, Rodriguez would say, "No, you've already inked it that way. It's too bad. We're moving forward."
Basically, use the book like a storyboard, eh?
Yeah, exactly. They Xerox pages from the books and used them exactly right as storyboards.
Funny thing is, they did the same thing with Superman. The moment.
For the moment.
Yeah, no, I'm making that up. So, I don't think any comic book was like of that.
I'll say this on record. I am going to watch that tonight after the episode. So
It's pretty slow for a movie.
Yes, it is.
It might have worked as a 20-minute TV show.
okay, so I'll make a small correction. I will put that on the television. It'll be on. I can't guarantee I will pay attention 100%.
It would be a good one to put on when you're drawing and you just need to listen. Just need to listen to something.
Yeah. God, I haven't seen that in forever. My wife, I remember like getting that box set and being like, "Oh, this is the best." Like I remember watching this as a kid and loving it, like
Yeah.
reruns or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was not super.
I used to have like a perfect run recommending movies with my wife until we I'd said we got to rent Boba Hotep.
Bubba
Bubba
Hotep. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one where she thought, well, I guess I can't always pick the Bird Rig movie. I liked it. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
I thought it was pretty good.
I don't think
And
I've seen
I
it.
had never seen it until my fiance had shown it to me. So it was.
Oh, nice. I feel like that was one that I know I have not watched since I think like it was released on
Yeah.
DVD.
Oh, and speaking of old movies like black and white ones of the superheroes, have you guys ever seen the the serialized movies of Captain Marvel, like
Yeah, I own that. I
Yeah,
own it on DVD. Yeah, so
yeah, yeah, and
I'm
they streams for free on a lot of the free streaming things, and yeah, I've been watching it, and I've just been surprised where Captain Marvel takes a machine gun and he starts shooting at everybody.
yeah.
I don't remember him doing that.
Have you ever seen the old Captain America one?
Yeah, yeah.
I purchased that at like a Best Buy on VHS.
Oh yeah,
Child,
you're talking about the cereal or
yeah,
the
like
one that or 90s?
the Scarlet, the purple scar, the whatever Scarlet that he's fighting. Like
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that one.
it, I remember being like, "Whoa, a Captain America cereal from like the 1940s.
Yeah,
This is awesome. I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna be great." Um, he's Captain America in like the suit.
yeah,
Does not have a shield. Does
yeah.
not fight. It just like uses a gun and his fists to like fight everybody in like a
Oh, okay,
classic. Like we're gonna do this on the cheap. Here's a
yeah.
costume.
There's the same thing. I picked up the 1940s Batman serial
Right.
DVD, and it's like, wait a minute, the little cloth ears and everything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, the droopy ears.
And
Yeah.
and they move by today's standards at such a glacial pace.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of the story pacing and whatnot, that it you can't watch them in one setting, or at least I can't. I have to kind of spread it out a little bit.
I
Well, I
might
think
still have it on the
the
wall.
Captain Marvel one has some pretty good action, and they're all
Oh, does it?
yeah,
I haven't seen that one.
and it's about 20 minutes each episode. But yeah, that one was meant to watch once a week. Yeah. But I also another one of the old serials I like. I like the first Flash Gordon ones.
Yes.
Those are pretty fun.
Is that Buster Crabbe?
Yeah.
Was Flash Gordon?
Yes, that's right. He
Yeah.
also played Buck Rogers too.
He did play. Okay, there was a Buck Rogers serial, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going crazy. I don't know why I didn't just Google it, but I was going nuts the other day trying to remember if there was one or not, or if I had imagined.
Yeah, it was Buster Crabbe as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like some of my first cereals, like like Corn Flakes and Cheerios and
That's not the right kind of cereal.
what do you guys talk? Oh, I realized I made a mistake.
Oh yeah. Well, you guys have a favorite kind of cereal that you grew up enjoying?
Ooh,
Cookie Crisp.
Oh, Cookie Crisp, that was pretty good. Yeah.
I say it's either
I could do 100 episodes on cereal, so I don't know.
There was a lot. We were pretty lucky. My mom would like get us like the Frankenberries and just whatever Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cereals when it came out, and Cookie Crisp, whether it be the vanilla one, which I don't know if you guys remember that one, but
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had that one.
It wasn't out very long, I don't think.
I remember that. I actually preferred that one, believe it or not, as opposed to the chocolate chip version. So
Yeah, there was one that it's hard to find today, but it's still around, and it's one that like nobody I ever find like talks about it. It was once made by Quaker. It might be made by Post right now, but O's OH''S Quaker O's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They were just like
Uh-huh.
thicker Cheerios with like nuts in the middle in the center.
I do remember that.
And I always like I wouldn't think that would be your traditional like, oh, you got kids cereal because you're eating Trix and Lucky Charms and blah blah blah. But like that one to me, and it still tastes exactly how it was growing up. So you can still find it out there, but it's not as available. So
Yeah.
I just can't, and I hadn't seen it in forever. But I mean, cereal getting so expensive was Waffle Crisp, the ones that taste a little waffles and everything like that. There,
it's still out there. It's still out
I don't
there.
know that.
so I don't see it very often. But again, now my kids are. Actually, I'll be honest. I'm the one who buys more cereal than I would.
I still snack on cereal. I feel like
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
I still eat cereal, but now it's like Fiber One or
Well, that's like in the
the
morning.
old man cereal.
I'm saying like, you know, late at night, I want something sweet. I'll
Yeah,
just grab a bowl of cereal. I feel
right.
like so.
Yeah, the one thing, like, as much as I love cereal and snack on it, I could eat it all day for 3 meals, blah blah blah. But the one thing I could never do, like, even if I like really like kind of hunkered down and came up with an idea, like, I could probably never make a comic book or anything that like revolved around any kind of topic of a cereal. Like, I could never do something like that. All right, so what topic are we on to next? Did we talk about Superman yet? What are we talking about here?
Oh, Superman.
Okay, yep, Superman.
Excited to see it. So can't wait.
Superman.
Superman. I don't know. I'm excited. My son liked Superman, so back that.
Yeah.
Again, going through with the whole cast of characters that have already been kind of announced. Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho, Guy Gardner, guys that we haven't really seen on the big screen yet and everything.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So now I got a question. Have you guys all seen the Peacemaker 2 trailer?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I have. Yeah.
So there's an appearance from a Superman character in there, and it brought up the debate amongst me and my friends is this before the Superman movie or after the Superman movie? Because it really kind of puts it in a place with the way they do the scene where it could be either. What's your guys' take on that?
I would think after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to recall if I heard any of that in the press, if they
I
addressed.
think James Gunn has said what the continuity is, but I don't remember what it was. Sorry.
I feel like it would be after.
It
Because
seems
the movie's coming out first.
too, but then someone said, yeah, but he's recruiting for his team and everything. Guy Gardner is, and you're wondering, is that scene? Maybe that scene is a flashback. I don't know, where he's recruiting and he comes to Peacemaker or whoever and be like, yeah, we're recruiting for my Justice Gang and everything. And but I thought it was after, and I'm like, oh, maybe he's replacing. I don't know. So it'll be interesting to see the Superman movie, see where that ends, and see how it ties into Peacemaker next month.
Yeah, I'm curious now.
Is that when the new Peacemaker starts? Is August?
August, yep.
August?
Correct.
Yep.
I've been rewatching. I just finished rewatching Justice League animated from the Timverse,
Oh yeah.
and then the Justice League Unlimited, and
It was such a fun run.
Great stuff.
oh, good! I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, felt like it got cut off too soon though.
Yes. Yes. They could have kept going, I think.
Yeah.
Or should have kept going.
And now I'm rewatching Young Justice. I thought that was a really good show too.
I like that one. I don't think I've ever. I have not finished it, but
Yeah, but they have some. I watched the original seasons, but I haven't seen the new seasons when they brought it back.
yeah.
So, it's been so long since I watched it with my girls that I'm just starting it over again.
I think that's what I'd have to do because likewise, I watched it, up until it got canceled, and then HBO brought it back for a while, right?
Yeah.
They wrapped it up, I believe, and I haven't seen the newest seasons of it or anything like that there. But again, we're watching it with my son and everything, really enjoying that Justice and, like you said, the Unlimited and everything like that. There, those are some good times for sure.
Yeah, they're really good. And once a week I watch you'll like what do you call it? The X-Men that you like, Greg.
Yeah.
The 90s one. And the one because I was watching the new 97 one, but I thought, well, I want to go back and watch the original from the beginning. So I'm on season 3 and with the Phoenix Saga.
Yeah.
Enjoying that one.
That show I will, have on, like, that's I don't know what else to put on. I'll just put on some X-Men. I will say, like, the last season is a bit of a struggle, but
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't
I
seen
mean, the
that.
last episode's good, but like they changed animation studios, I think.
Right. Yeah.
There's some good episodes, but there are also some bad too.
Yeah. Yeah. Hit and miss it.
Yeah.
Oh, and then in Canada on our Disney Plus, they
Mhm.
added two other X-Men series recently.
Oh, really?
Wolverine and the X-Men, which just got one season.
Yep.
That was the latest X-Men series. And then X-Men Evolution,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
where they're teenagers at a school.
yeah, that one came out like right after the first
Yeah.
X-Men movie. And they're like, quick, let's bank on this.
Yeah.
Um, but no, the X-Men, I enjoy that. But no, X-Men's fun.
Yeah.
Just kind of finishing up with this one.
Okay. Anthony, can I
But
share my screen?
what?
Oh, go ahead. Say what you're going to say, Greg.
Oh, no, go for it.
Okay.
I'm blabbering, so.
Oh, I think it's not there.
I'm here. What were you saying?
Oh, um, I want to share what Super Pup looks like, or do you just want to add that as future
You
Anthony?
can share now. Everyone should have access to do share screen, so go ahead if you have the option.
Okay. Well, here,
Good to get
try
in.
to find the best. I'll find the best.
While we wait there, I did get a second crypto done. So here's two of my crypto, or crypti, if you will, because there's two of them. And maybe crypto spelled CR, because of the crispiness.
Okay, here we go. I'll just share my Google page.
Actually, that's a Margot Kidder Lois Lane thing when she finds out that Superman is from Krypton during the interview, and then she started spelling. He's like, "Well, actually, it's KRY."
Ah,
But I'm bringing it back to the Lois Lane Margot Kidder spelling just for the sake of the crispy cards.
nice.
But yeah, this will be good because I didn't really have. I always like to prep like a week worth of posts leading up to something, and I don't draw Superman related things too much. So now I'll have a couple one post for each day leading up to Superman.
We could do Rice Cryptos.
Ooh.
Here we go. That's what Super Pup looks like.
Oh, very cool.
There's Perry Mason, whatever.
So this.
Lois Lane's a poodle.
Oh, what? That's awesome. So okay. So is this scraped or does this exist somewhere on YouTube? What was the story again?
It's on the Blu-ray set I have. It's an extra, but I think it's on YouTube.
I gotta
at least clips of it for sure.
Yeah.
I gotta find this out. That looks awesome. Yeah. This is my new favorite thing right now.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm gonna watch it once a week.
Yeah.
Checking in some drawings. So while we just saw the Super Pup, we have D. Brad's Super Pup there. That's awesome. Jump over to Hansel. Take a peek at.
Yeah, I've got the kind of headshot of Marty and Spud done, and then I'm working on kind of the torso version of that as well.
Awesome.
Now, one thing I want to bring up is that in the last episode when you drew Marty, I had questioned the overall situation because you had a hidden face drawn into the overalls first.
Yes, a lot of people. I did not do that on purpose, but a lot of people picked up on that, including one young cartoonist named Joe, who did fan art of Marty's overalls attacking him because there's this face in it.
So,
and that's only like the second time anyone's done fan art of Marty and Spud, so I was pretty impressed. It was pretty cool.
That's funny.
So in the background, I pulled up that image. So we're all going to take a look. This is from the.
Look, you can see it.
I don't know.
And I think I've inadvertently done it again on this one. If you can see, it looks like there's a face there too. I just noticed.
Yeah. It's always going to be there.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Now that you see it.
All right, Brian Lynch from Hot Wing of Justice. See some progress on your end?
Oh, I just started, and I don't know if you guys can see the line work on the Crypto in his little medieval outfit.
Okay, there we go.
Very cool.
Zoom in to see if we can get a better look as well.
Go it again. I missed it. All right.
About to draw the lance and everything, and again, future Anthony, you'll have access to the final thing. And again, green, a Crypto, and a medieval knight outfit. So there's my pun for that. And then I did do and finished up coloring and drawing the Martini Manhunter.
Yes.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice. Very nice.
That I like.
Oh, absolute Martini Manhunter. So just having some fun with it, going outside my normal, my characters and everything, and just having some fun with some puns and everything here. So,
All right. I like it.
Check in with Greg and the Mandalorians.
Yeah, so I can kind of bring that up. Is that an easier shot?
Very nice.
There you go.
Yeah, see, I always love. I think I talked about this on your episode. Just love the limbs, the lines, the shapes of your characters, and just the poses, the stretched out, limbs.
A lot of lanky exaggerations, I guess. Is the best way to describe it.
I think that about that the first time I met you too, Greg, was there's just something about your line work with the way the arms and the legs all come together, and it just draws me to it, and I just absolutely love it. So
thank you.
What if we're saying this to him now and he realizes, wait, my limbs are long on the drawing?
What? I draw cartoonish?
What?
What? I thought we all just liked watching cartoons, and that's why we were drawing.
No, yeah. How do you approach Mr. Fantastic? Have you drawn Mr. Fantastic?
I've drawn him once. I know
Short
there
limbs.
should be something on Instagram.
he's the only one that looks normal, maybe.
Yeah. No, if anything, he's probably more exaggerated. I think I just have him like going in and out of stuff. I know I finished him. Let's see if I can share it. If I can find the.
Listening to Fantastic Four. This episode will be out before the new Fantastic Four movie, but as hyped as I am for Superman, I'm also equally hyped for Fantastic Four. So
Yeah.
I love the era, the tone. The creators behind it worked on WandaVision, which is my favorite MCU anything. So I just love the time period piece and the aesthetics and I love all that stuff.
And we were talking about that too, as to why people are more hyped about the Superman movie than the Fantastic Four movie. And my only theory was that because of what other people have deemed the failures in the Fantastic Four cinematic universe and everything, that people aren't like willing to give this one a chance. And I'm looking forward to it. Casting seemed like right on, and just everything about it. The vibe that they're at least sharing with us. So I'm really looking forward to this one too. And I'm one of these guys. I didn't necessarily hate the first two and everything like that. The last one, all right, not my favorite, but I think this First Steps one is going to be just fantastic.
Well played. Yeah, I don't know. I just, for some reason, I'm more hyped for Superman at the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the reason why. Just previous movies that missed the mark a little or a lot. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm big into Marvel Cosmic, especially with Silver Surfer and Galactus, so I'm hyped to I've already got some items pre-ordered. They'll be shipping, whether they're toys and shirts and more merch and stuff like that. So I'm ready to see this interpretation and the ultimate way they'll end up folding it into the proper MCU, leading up to these next Avengers movies that are coming out. I'm on
Oh,
board.
that's right, because they're all going to tie together now, right?
Yeah, it kind of exists. You know, this is all just information that's out there, but it's you know, in its own universe.
Right.
But yeah, it'll eventually, you know, find its way into the MCU as we know it.
Yeah.
But I say this as well. I'm a very easy sell when it comes to a lot of things, and I like a lot of things, and I'm just excited to go see it regardless.
I think that's it. I think we can all agree that it's a great time to be around with comic book movies and comic book TV shows. You don't have to like it all, but it's just fun to watch and see what they're putting out there. Characters we don't necessarily have seen, you know. We've seen Spider-Mans and Batmans and all of that there. And now we're getting just so deep from when they did Guardians of the Galaxy, and just so many other characters are coming to the forefront, and characters that people might not have known about. It's nice to know that they're putting it out there because I feel you've got your superhero fans, you got your movie superhero fans, and your comic book superhero fans. And it's nice to see that all of them can kind of just come together on that there.
So when you said that, were you talking about 3 groups or 1 group and then 2 categories?
3 groups. I really believe that there's one group of, and I fall into the superhero fans. I love the comics. I love the shows, all of that there. But there are very specific people who only see the movies, very specific people who will only read the books. So I think that there's 3 different categories, in my opinion.
Right. Got it.
And then there's another 4th category of people who only eat the superhero themed cereals. They don't.
There we go.
They don't even mess with the TVs or the movies or the comics. They just want to get that sugar. So,
What superhero cereals are there?
I mean, there was the Ninja Turtle one, right?
There's a Batman one at one point.
There was a Batman one at one point.
Now, I'm going to step away because I'm going to have some show and tell if I just go into my kitchen here. Hold on.
All right.
I hope Anthony's not eating like 30-year-old cereal.
I just got this off of eBay, and this is so.
Just
I don't
no.
I don't think that'd be wise.
No.
Although it's probably well preserved.
Yeah.
Okay, I am back, and I'm sure you guys said all very complimentary things about this.
Yeah.
So for the last iteration of the Batman Superman, they came out with these cereals. I've got the empty boxes for it. I'm not a purist. I don't care about, you know, opening things, but I do have the boxes. And what was cool about these is that the emblems, like, it feels like you're touching the costume. It's like embossed or whatever you want to.
Oh, they're like texturized or whatever?
Yeah, it's like rubbing your hands over a Goosebumps title, basically. But yeah, so they had a Superman cereal with a caramel crunch. I don't remember if that was good or not, but I remember really digging there was a chocolate strawberry for Batman.
Oh, really?
That was
I think of Batman.
that was and then this one is going back to the Age of Ultron in 2015, I think. This one was a pretty generic, like, Lucky Charms type of thing, just rebranded with, even though this is a Kellogg's one, but it's basically the ingredients of a Lucky Charm type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
But here is my favorite, not only superhero cereal, but it's the top of the line of just all-time cereals. The Batman Returns cereal.
Oh.
So while keeping with the chocolate theme with the updated Batman version, but this was basically chocolate checks with marshmallows.
Oh.
Double the sugar.
And I found, I heard somebody say something about eBay, but they were selling just the flat out boxes that weren't even assembled. And so I assembled it myself. So I was able to get a, you know, quote unquote pristine copy of this. And there was a period in my life that I would buy chocolate checks and add marshmallows to it just to recreate the experience I had back in 2nd grade. So
awesome.
So yeah, If you come to my house, you'll probably think there's a lot of food. You'll be disappointed. It's all just
No.
empty cans and boxes because it's all just collectibles.
So you have superhero cans of soup and canned spaghetti.
I've got a lot of all the soup, like the Dr. Pepper cans and like
Oh, okay. Yeah.
soda bottles and like all that stuff. Like it's all like properly displayed and looking cool, but it's all been consumed and everything. So in an apocalypse situation, it would be one of those things being like, we just hit the jackpot of somebody who like, definitely planned for the apocalypse, and then they realize it's all empty.
Yeah.
Whoops. Oh well.
It's a museum.
This belongs in a museum.
Yes.
So as we want to wind down, we're going to do a slightly shorter episode hanging out here. But one thing I wanted to talk about is that myself and Brian Lynch will be guests at the Comicopolis event in Lockport, Illinois, Saturday, July 19th. And if future Anthony does his job, this episode will air before then. So if you're watching the episode right when it comes out and you hear that, you're in the area, you're going to mark this on your calendar, and Anthony will put the information up on the screen as well. But this will be my first time attending Lockport for Lockport, the city, as well as Comicopolis, the event, whether I'm a vendor or a fan. This is my first time in the area for that. I've only heard great things. But Brian Lynch, you have been there before, I think, on both accounts. So can you kind of talk about, the spirit and the vibe and what people can expect when they go to a Comicopolis?
Well, I mean, on the vendor side of it, the fans are just fantastic. Everyone's interested, everyone's looking, it's just these are true fans of like a Comic-Con experience, and Comicopolis is probably one of the best ones I've attended on both sides. As a fan, the artist lineup, they always come out with just great stars. It's an indoor and an outdoor event. Tents are set up outside and everything. They've got music, they've got entertainment, they've got food, they've got all sorts of great stuff. And probably one of my favorite shows to attend either side of it. And fortunately, this will be my second year with my Hot Wing of Justice stuff. I did it one year. My daughter was selling candles at the time, and she was outside, and just everybody was just so welcoming and great. And if I can just take a moment to say, this will be the first opportunity you'll have to grab Series 2 boxes of Jokin' surprise boxes. This is the Blackhawks color inspired one. The gold one and everything. There's only going to be one gold, one black, and 8 each of Bulls inspired, Blackhawks, Bears, Cubs, Sox, and Chicago Sky, the WNBA team. And I just love the crowd, the conversations. One of the highlights for me last year was I actually had a young man, I'm assuming with the parents' permission, created a X account, not Twitter, and started following me, and just had a nice little back and forth with them. And just such a fun show, such a great thing. And I think if you see this beforehand, you got to come out there. It's so worth it.
Yeah, it's one that I've experienced through photos and having friends that are set up there. I think past guest Winston Gambro is going to be there as well. So it's always cool to check in with those people and stuff. But I'm excited to make the trek over to Lockport, Illinois, and participate in my first ever Comicopolis.
Comicopolis.
So yeah, if you are watching this as the episode drops and you're a loyal watcher of this show, you'll have all the information there if you're in the area to come on out. And I believe it's a free event for attendees. Is that? Yep. So yeah, that's not an incentive to go beyond all the stuff that Brian mentioned too.
And cosplay. If you got a cosplay, they encourage that. Great. Just the creativity of some of the people that did the cosplay and everything is just mind blowing and everything. So I can't endorse this show enough. It's such a great atmosphere, a great vibe, whether you're indoors. Hopefully the weather cooperates for outdoors. It's not too hot for everybody to hang out with us because it's a show to go to. It's one of the biggest ones, I think, in Illinois that's a comic book a library show. And I've been to a few, and this is probably, like I said, one of my favorites as far as that goes. But I'll also be talking about a Harwood Heights one coming on September.
Well, if it's for the outside vendors, if anything is too hot, it's going to be the Hot Wing of Justice, everybody.
Ooh.
There you go.
Greg Schmidt, anything on the docket for you?
I will be at FanCon in Arlington Heights, July 27th. And then the following weekend, I'll be at Comic Book Mania. That is in Gail Borden's public library.
In Elgin, right?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I was trying to remember which city that was in. So thank you, Matt.
You're welcome. I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's that, and just stay tuned. I'll have more hopefully before the year ends. So, but yeah.
Awesome to hear. So yeah, and then Brian Lynch, in addition to the Comicopolis, I forget if we said this on air, off air, but in Cudahy, Wisconsin, you've got a show at the end of July.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I mean, I would have loved to have come and seen you because I love Arlington Heights Fan Con that they do.
Yeah.
But July 27th, and at the
bummer.
J&J Toys, I believe, is hosting that one for the up there. And this will be my first time bringing my characters outside of the state of Illinois. So I'm really excited for that there.
If you rub yourself in cheese, people from Wisconsin will love you.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah, I was going to talk with the Council of Cheeseheads to offers and brings from Illinois. So there's you'll have to pass a couple tests and everything.
yeah.
I think you'll pass.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
As long as I don't Limburger or one of those cheeses, right?
The stinkier the better, I think, is the.
Well, if it's hot, I think it's going to be really stinky. No matter. It's an outdoor event there too, so like I said, just excited for that.
Cool. All right, we'll do a final little check-in on some drawings. As you guys get prepped with what you have, I'll do a quick little run-through of what I finished here. Once again, before the show, I did this version of Crypto, and then I did, looking for the one I actually did beforehand, and then I did this one, and then I went ahead and did this one on the show. Love that pose there. And then I had another fun pose when I Googled dogs midair. Another Google dog image there. And then the one that I just wrapped up. Here he is. So a bunch of different breeds and styles of Crypto on crispy cards, which will be available at Comicopolis. They will be for sale for $300 each. I mean, I had the decimal in the wrong place. $3 each. So
I got it. First Crypto reminded me of so bad at remembering, but Miss Piggy's dog.
Oh yeah, Fufu.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah. And I looked at a pose of my mother's dog just to kind of get the sitting pose, and then I kind of went off model there. But yeah, Fufu or Fifi.
I think he might have been Fufu. Yeah, I'm not. Future Anthony, help.
We'll figure that out. All right, Super Pup over there from D. Brad. Let's take a look at the Super Pup.
Super Pup. Yeah, check it out. It's pretty weird. And then I had a couple of at the beginning, some faces.
Oh, there we go. Good expression.
Oh, nice.
I always love your expression work there. So.
As I say, that middle one in the down middle Superman face pose is like funny. I love that.
That one you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's him looking at Super Pup.
Yeah. What in heaven's name have you done, Luthor?
All I know is that I'm definitely going to be watching the Mole Men and the Super Pup this weekend. So
Be prepared for disappointment, my friend.
I'll send you requests for Venmo for my pain and suffering.
For the time lost.
Yeah.
Greg, let's take a look at where you got with the.
Sure. So I've got Mandalorian
awesome.
ladies.
Love it. And one thing I forget if you mentioned it on or off air, but these are cosplayers that were.
Yeah, it was a friend who I think the cosplayers liked my style a lot. They were on the fence about getting a commission done. Their friend came back and just said, "Hey, here's a picture of them. Can you make them in whatever action pose in their costume?" So
501st, is that correct?
Yeah. Or what? I don't know if the Mandalorians have their own sect, but yeah, similar. Sure. Probably should know that considering I draw enough Star Wars. But
yep, the 501st, a good group, does a lot of awesome charity work and events and stuff like that to fuel their Star Wars fandom and doing good with it as well. So. Mm-hmm. All right, Matt Hansel. I forget. Yeah, we didn't do a final checkup with you yet.
Yeah, I got the Marty and Spud headshot done. Here we go. So this is one commission level headshots, and then you have torso or kind of not quite full body, and then I just started inking but haven't finished the full body one. And again, there's a face on his overalls that I can't seem to get rid of.
You do extreme close-up ones too?
Pardon?
You do extreme close-up ones too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should, right? Yeah, the ECU, right? Just the eyes and nose.
Just the eyes.
Someone should commission.
And these commissions are for. I will be doing sketches on behalf of the Cartoon Art Museum in San Francisco during the San Diego Comic-Con. So you'll be able to commission me at the end of July when the con is going on, and I'll be doing, at different tiers, so headshots, body shots, whatever. But through the Cartoon Art Museum, you'll be able to commission me if there's something you're interested in getting. So be on the lookout for that.
Excellent. Brian Lynch, did we check in with yours yet?
I think I will do another quick one. This I'll have available. Okay, yeah. Comicopolis, the finished Martini Manhunter.
That is so cool.
it happened at one of the Monday night hangouts at and then I know pencils, so excited to get to coloring and
nice.
I like it.
Very nice.
Do this here, so appreciate that. Thank you guys.
Awesome. So it's good seeing everybody, good catching up, and we'll look forward to everybody at those events and all their special things. That was a fun time. But for now, we noticed that the sun's starting to come up, so it's time to get back to our day jobs.
Yep.
Catch y'all in the later.
All right, we'll see you. Thank you again.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, got it. Can't get the thing closed.
Have you played Atari today?
Okay,
I was crossing my eyes.